with all the sports going on right now, you've got playoffs here in football, and you see like obviously with the national championship and Michigan winning, and you see all these guys throwing Gatorade on the coaches and whatnot. I want to ask you about something that you know we don't really think of, and I feel like it's not good for us. We don't really read labels like you talk about here, but you know all we do is see ads on television for, like, let's say Gatorade.
Yeah.
And let's just be honest. If you didn't read it, you would just say, it sounds good. Been drinking Gatorade since we were like, just kids. But it's not really that good for you, right?
No, of course, Gatorade has an interesting name. The name comes from, I think it was University of Florida or Florida State. I can't remember which one that created this electrolyte sugar product for their athletes because it's hot and humid in Florida, and perhaps better than water, although I'm not sure it is. But if you do read the label of Gatorade, it is loaded with sugar, and I don't recommend that. If you're exercising less than about an hour, water is perfectly fine. If you're exercising more than an hour, then water with some sort of electrolyte is a good idea, but I don't think Gatorade. Now, Gatorade does make some additional products, G2, which has lower sugar in it, and so forth. I think those are better. Or if you really do like Gatorade, at least dilute it in half with water because you don't need all that sugar.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, that's just the problem. I think in America, we don't read labels, and I know that, informed, consent is something that you talk about, especially on Fridays. But we don't read labels. I mean, I'm doing my best to do that, especially as a father. We're very careful of what we feed our kids, organic meat, all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, America does not care. You look at some of these other countries, and let's just say some of the same products that we have here are different than the ones they have in, let's say, Canada or England.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a generalization that America doesn't care. The problem is money. And the agriculture business and government and pharma are all in cahoots to make money. And the advertising on TV, especially with pharmaceutical products, is out of control. You can't watch a football game now without at least a couple ads by some pharmaceutical company with a drug to cure some illness that you probably don't even have. And listen, that's part of the function and the idea of the book is to really teach people how to take care of themselves, how to read labels, because I want people to stay away from the hospital, stay away from doctors, and get back to basics and learn how to take good care of themselves.